Alright, it's my brief tutorial. I showed you how to find noclip. In this video, I'm going to show you how to code it, as well as some other stuff. So this is our first C# tool. So make sure you have Visual Studio installed. I don't really think it matters what version, but I am on 2019. Make sure you have .NET Framework. I'm currently using 4.7.2, but anything higher than that will work okay. Make sure you also have Visual Studio C# installed. If you don't have C# installed, then you go to installer and install C#, or whenever you first set up, you can install it. But yeah, so we create a new project. And then make sure you have C# selected, and we're going to type in Windows form. Make sure it's the .NET framework. Click create. I'm not gonna name anything, so I really don't care. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is right click on it and go to manage NuGet properties. Is that what it said, properties? I don't care. Type in memory.dll. Alright, so if your game is a 64-bit game, then you're gonna do x64. If it's 32-bit, you're gonna do x86. But I'm on Advanced Warfare, which is x64, so I'm gonna install x64. So you click install, and then I'll tell you what's doing in the output log. Alright, so it's almost done. We click OK. So add a few files. Alright, so it's gonna tell you how to do it. I already know how to, so we're not gonna read that. We're also gonna close this, and I'll show you how to do it. So we're also gonna right click and go to it's called properties, and then we're going to go to build, and then if your game is 64, we're gonna do x64. If your game is 32, we're gonna do x86, but we're on 64, so we're gonna do that. And then the last thing we do is go to add, and we're going to do a new item, and we're gonna make a manifest file. Okay. So right here where it says require administrator, we're gonna change this from false to true. And there we go. Alright, so do make sure that you are running Visual Studio and administrator. Whenever you make your program, we can run it as admin as well. So if you have UAC on, then obviously you're gonna need to confirm that whenever you load the program yourself. But we just do this because you're running to memory, so sometimes you're gonna need admin privileges. So first thing we want to do is click F7, brings us to the code. We're gonna type in using memory, okay? And then once we do that, we're gonna go down here above public forum, and no, started. Okay, I'm just really started. Type in public, so you can make this say whatever you want, this next character, but I'm gonna do m for memory, and you say equals new mem. Alright. Alright, so once we do that, we're going to double click on the forum, and then we're gonna say m dot open process. Bro, I am retarded. So the m came from here, but obviously if you need like fuck, we're gonna do fuck.open process, but you know, we did m. So we're gonna name it our games process. Obviously, it'll tell you your game process right here in G-Engine, or you can check right here. So mine is S1 underscore MP64 underscore ship .exe. Alright, oh, we also need to add a semicolon. And then we can go ahead and start coding. So let's go ahead and do a tab control. What the hell? Why was it so small? Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename this, or rename the text at least, to main for main mods, and then this for rename this to, I guess, strings, because we'll do some string editing too. Alright. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to add a checkbox. It's right here. And we're going to name that to or new text to no clip. That's what we're gonna do first. And we're gonna double click on it. So we're gonna say if checkbox, actually it's not that probably say, if checkbox one underscore, if checkbox one dot check, sorry, equals true, then we're gonna say write this. Okay, so we're gonna write to our no clip address. So we're gonna say m dot write memory, and then we're gonna take our exe name again, our game process name, and we're going to add a plus, comma, not just here place, so yes, comma, and then we're gonna name it a byte since it is 1 byte, and then we're gonna do the bytes. So 02 enable no clip, and we're gonna add a semicolon here. All right. So right here, or you can view it anywhere, I guess you could say. So here it tells you that the game starts at 14 whatever, and if you look right here, it says 14496. Oh, there's no 14 right here, but there's a 496. So 14 whatever is just the base address, you could say, and then this is the offset. So we're gonna copy the offset, and we're gonna add it here. And we're gonna say enable no clip. All right. So then after this, we're going to send a if else statement. So we're gonna say else. Otherwise, if it isn't ticked, what am I doing? I'm gonna say I'm gonna copy and paste it because you know what's programming without copy and pasting. I'm gonna say disable no clip. Since it's the same address but just a different byte, and we're gonna make this a 0. Okay, so hopefully this works. I see I don't have no clip right now. Let's run the program. So I should have no clip. Yep, here we go. I currently have no clip. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close that. And let's just do another one just to make sure that you understand it. So we're going to add this here. We're going to name this one God mode. And double click on it. So we're just going to copy and paste again, once again. Why not? Actually, just going to copy and paste this whole thing. And then we're going to change these from a byte to bytes because there's going to be multiple. And then we're going to go ahead and change the address. So health is at offset, this offset, sorry. So we're going to change the offset. Okay. So we're going to browse this. And we see that health, or 100 HP is at 64, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? And then we're just gonna do the max value. So I'm gonna say FF, 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 FF. Alright, so now we'll change this to a 2. Now we should have God mode inside our tool. Let's go ahead and make sure that we can see our health. Yep, there we go. We have God mode. How long have we been recording for? 9 minutes. I guess I'll do one more thing. So we're gonna do a string. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go to design first, and we're gonna type in. Or actually, let's go to our strings tab. Text box. All right. So we use this text box. Let's do the find string. Since it's not that big, we're gonna have it that big. We're gonna have a button that executes that string. All right, and then we're gonna need a button to, I guess, set. Once we get the text box and the button for it, we're going to double click on the button, and we're going to say m.write memory, and then we're going to add the address. So it was this. Let's just back out the game as well. That way we can show you it. All right. And since we're out of the game, we're going to fix this because it's called find game. Is that long enough? No, it isn't. So there we go. That should be long enough. Fuck me. That should be long enough. Alright. I know it's not really like level, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna double click on the button. I'm gonna do m.writeMemory, and we're gonna go to our address for find game. So there isn't like a 14 in front of it. So we're just gonna say 0x. Let's go back to it. Copy it, sorry. And then we're gonna say string, and then we'll say plus text box 1, since that was the first text box, dot text, plus, and then we're going to say put a 0 here. Alright, I'm gonna put a semicolon here. So like add a 1. That way it's like red or something, I don't know. Or let's do a 5 for cyan. Alright. So once you do that, whatever we put inside of here should be our find game string, hopefully. Actually, I need to fix this, bro. I don't think that's the level, I don't care. So hopefully when we change the string, it should be in cyan, and it should be hello. I see is _5 hello. So here, _5 hello. Alright, that's gonna conclude this tutorial. Next, I'll show you how to code save and load.